Well, I'm going to get my other phone.
I read Avatar: The Last Airbender, The Lost Avengers. It's good. So this was an anthology comic that they split up into 4 sections. Section one is it's just the different seasons of the show, and I know that Avatar only lasted 3 seasons, but I'll get to that later. So book one is comics that take place between books 1 and 2 of the show. Book 2 takes place between books 2 and 3 of the show. Book 3 takes place during book 3 of the show. And book 4, which is just other stories, take place outside the continuity. Like I don't know what you call it, but like a bunch of anime have like a chibi, I think it's chibi version of them, like AOT, and I think that's what that Spidey and his amazing friends thing is. I don't know. It's all of it was good. I thought, oh, I'll do a review for each individual book, but then book one wasn't that long, but all the other it's like 200 something pages. So I'll be doing the Avatar comics for a while because there's a lot of them. Anyway, school on Monday, the 23rd of January 2023. In English, I asked the female head of year if she watched The Last of Us. She said yes, she loves it, and she watches The Bear. And at the end of the lesson, I also asked her about Y: The Last Man, and she hasn't seen it, but she said that if she asks Disney, she will watch it. And during that class, we were doing starting in like we picked our questions that we're going to do for our essay because we have to do an essay on the road in Handmaid's Tale. I don't even remember what mine is. All of them seem the same. And I actually asked Miss what the difference is between two of them, and she said, right, they're different because they both say this word. Something like that. Like that's doing the exact opposite of what you're trying to do. So I think it's like the the future is grim or something like that. I think that's what I'm gonna write about. I'm not gonna get much though. Just it's probably the one that I can write the most about. Anyway, uh, I had asked Dylan if he has seen episode 2 of The Last of Us Show yet, because I don't want to say anything, but there were a couple things in the episode I want to talk to him about, and that's all I'm going to say. But he hasn't seen it yet, so I didn't get talking to anyone about it. I hope he's watching it right now because I think he has no one's, and I've started a party but no one joined. Anyway, I I don't do reviews for podcasts, but I just want to mention this. The podcast that got me on the podcast was called Just the Facts. I watched that when it aired in June 2021, and the last episode aired December 2021, and he never said that the show was over or anything like that, but a long time later he changed his YouTube name to from Just the Facts of Alex Zane to A Trip to the Movies with Alex Zane. So I thought, oh, he's gonna come back under a different name, okay? Yes, yeah, and eventually aired this new podcast, but it's different. It's seemingly it was all the same. It's just what time you go in, what day, time, what popcorn you eating, or just what food in general. Favorite film moment, favorite line, favorite score, stuff like that. And I thought it's all the same. It's just a poll. I watched the first episode today, and I get it now. I should have realized that what makes each episode different is the stories, because it's like this guy, he hosts some show, radio show or something. It's like telling the story of how he favorite movie moment was, or favorite experience of film was when he took clarinet. I think it was clarinet. Excuse me, lessons for 3 months so we can get in the school band, because they were going to California, and while they went to California, they watched Pulp Fiction when the film wasn't even released in the UK at the time. And when they got back, he immediately dropped playing the clarinet. So I'm gonna watch the next episode before I make an opinion on it. So far, it's good, but I just want to see if it is the same, or if it's different enough for me to like it. But I'm excited for the next episode, because so far the next episode has the only guest who I actually know. Right, let me go through this. If my phone could load. Sorry, I have two phones. I use my old phone for listening to music mostly. I have Spotify on this one as well. Okay, so it's been doing it where anytime you go onto an album, it doesn't work. Man, I did that accidentally and then went off the app, went back into it, and it was working fine. I just started messing around, like adding and getting rid of stuff that I followed, because anytime I saw a show, like, I just added it. But I was like, actually, I don't want to listen to a bunch of strangers talking about something. Like, I'm only gonna listen to it if it's someone who was involved in it, even if it's something. Well, I was about to say, even if it's someone who I know and like say John Krasinski was doing a podcast where he rewatches, I don't know, Smallville. I was about to say I wouldn't watch that, but I would actually. But someone I don't know talking about Smallville, nah. I know that Michael Rosenbaum and Tom Allen are already doing Talkville. I follow that, I just have yet to listen to it. Anyway, so Dave Barry, who's the first one. Don't know who that is. Raul Coley, he's in iZombie. Christian Brady, some TikTok guy. Jack Howard, apparently he... Oh no, that's not him thinking of, never mind. Don't know who that is. I was thinking of Jack Mate, who hosts that Happy Hour podcast. I don't know anything about it. Andy Goldstein, Kate Siegel, Lee Brophy, Laura Donnelly, Amber Dog Forn, Sean Teal, Paul Walter Heiser, Simon Broadkin, Laura Whitmore, Dr. Shannon Curry, Cal Lambert, Jed Shepard. I don't know any of these people other than Rel. Some of them may sound familiar, but I can't confirm that I know these people or not. But anyway, at lunch, at breakfast was go to the library to donate a book, but then I was like, screw it, I'll just go at lunch. Can't be bothered to do it right now. But at lunch, turns out there was class, so I couldn't go in. Also, I just went back where I normally go at lunch, and when I was there, the media teacher appeared and said, by the way, I'll only be with you period 9, so period 7 and 8 go to study. We did that. The study teacher kept on telling us to do our work. We kept on saying we don't have work, and she keeps on saying, but the teacher told me he uploaded work. When in fact, he didn't upload the work until, I think, 28, about 28 to 2. So 3 minutes before the next period was about to start. and on that assignment it said that we would only be in study period 7, so I decided to go to his class, period 8, and yeah, it turns out that we were supposed to be there period 8, so... Remember all that stuff I was talking about the poster last week? Well, it's not over yet. He's told me once again it's not good enough because I didn't add like a name, because I added like the Twitter, Instagram, Facebook logos, but I never actually had a handle. I'm tired of, like, every time I do this I have to remake the entire thing from scratch.